Hey everybody, Fruit here, and today I'm going to be playing a new game I've discovered called Off. It's mildly popular. It's not popular enough that people like PewDiePie played it, I think. I haven't really checked. So I'm going to do this gameplay, and it seems pretty cool. I've tested it out for about 3 minutes, so that's why there's the continue button. But other than that, I don't really know what's going on or anything. So here we go. New game. I can read the font. Caution, it is possible that some scenes in this game are shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. Make sure you play the music. Enter your name. Alright, I'm going as Niue just because I can. There we go. Alright. Welcome, Niue. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter has an important mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the spacebar or the enter key. Alright, running. Oh, my eyes. I'm assuming it's water. What is this? It's a kitty. There cannot be any other living beings in Zone 0, so I must assume that you're only a mere figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. I'm the Batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. It is a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What is your name, dear puppeteer? Her name is Niue. She can't talk to us. However, she can hear and see everything. Even though you two are but an inexistent apparition in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Niue. I believe we're in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide throughout this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. Gee, the Batter doesn't really have emotion, does it? Quite peculiar. Look at the chest. A luck ticket has been found. What is a luck ticket? Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a creature of flesh and blood? I think so, yes. So I've been mistaken from the beginning. You did not even interrupt me in my deluded phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given a chance to encounter in this loo. I had in fact concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. Obviously, I was misled. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to teach you the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Yes, no. Let's go with yes. Purification in progress. This here is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, you will be confronted with a choice. You have to decide whether to attack, auto, or flee. Attack, naturally, permits you to engage the fight in the classical fashion. If auto is your decision, the computer will make the strategic choices in your place, making you simply the spectator. Finally, flee, as its name indicates, is the option of the coward. I dehort this alternative. But now it is time for the offense. Choose attack, select the batter, yourself, then choose attack anew to off me with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not hold back, and I would take the risk of dying, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Excellent, dear sportive companion. You must consider the fact that the batters and the enemy's level determine the impact of your assaults. It is possible that you or your adversaries could avoid the barrage of attacks that you will throw at each other within the slyness. On occasion, your cast iron will get you a critical hit, which will cause teeth to fly in heaps. But let us move on, if you are willing to. You may have noticed that when you choose attack for the first time, after you've selected the batter, a new window opened itself in the lower right-hand side of the screen. There, you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack leads to a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special skills. Objects grants you access to the items you're carrying. Finally, yet again, the opportunity to flee. But remember, solely the batter is responsible for that option in his personal menu. How about trying to utilize an object? Take this luck ticket and use it on the batter's person with gratitude. Luck ticket has been found. Objects? Luck ticket. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my dear. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competence. They are generally, in layman's terms, special moves. They can trigger surprising effects. They may induce a resurgency of health points or other things. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences uses a consumption of competence points, CP. So I ask that you use these sparingly. Once your CP are completely consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. If you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before being able to get some more CP, victory will be uncertain. But try it right away. Choose competence and then try using the wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. The Judge, an odd-appearing cryptic cat. HP 300, CP 30. No weakness resistance. You now know not only all about me, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle. Know that its analysis will always be based at the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries that you have already knocked out for a long time. Confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team or all of your opponents fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you will be ready to crush all impure obstacles that get in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. But be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me as your guide. Alright, here goes nothing. Stairs. Oh, come on! Numbers. Boxes. What do I do? Ah yes, to pass through here, you need to use your cerebral organ. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your tired cranium. I believe he said your brain. I believe those floating blocks correspond to the symbols you can see on the wall in some way or another. What, these floating blocks? These things? I can't. Oh! So if I do that and then, like, patterns. 2. And then I'm assuming this would be 3 and 4. Aha. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Here's 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Hey, wait up. What's this? Aha, finally, after all that exertion, the eagerly awaited recompense makes its entrance to the scene. What are you doing? Crunch, nom, nom, crunch. What about here? What do I... Look at the chest. Piece of silver flesh has been found. 448287C? Wait a minute. 4, 8. Nope, that wasn't it. It was, let's go find out. Four, 82873, or, no, center. Center. Yay! Here's an accessory that is going to be especially helpful on your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube hovering in midair. Really, I had no idea. You have likely noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from similar ones by the contrast of bad taste it imposes on your view of its clashing color, defying any sensible course of plastic arts. By the contrast, However, do not judge it too quickly, but despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from rendering you the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a lure of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it out, in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and hurry away towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel a lot through the different zones of the world. We will newly meet one another eventually, without a doubt. By the way, take this. This object of a curious name will be the key that permits you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can anytime consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? The Leo card has been found. Alright, let's activate this box. Health points and competence points completely restored. Save game. Return to the nothingness. Yes. Thank you for watching, and Zone 1 will be on the next episode.